Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Grandia 2. In the last episode, we made it through the rest of the St. High Mountains, and we finally made it to the cathedral. And we were finishing up our dinner. Elena got called to the cathedral and said that we have to find she has to find the Grandest Saber. There's all kinds of stuff she's got to do, get the darkness out of her. And then Ryudo just got called to the cathedral too, and we did some level up. Are y'all ready for a bunch of we did a bunch of power leveling up equipment. I hope y'all ready for a bunch of exposition. Because I know what we'll have for our family breakfast: some homemade bread coated with lots of sweet bar butter. Our family can hardly start a day without eating some of it. I better start making it. Your whole family gathers for breakfast. Well, I'm quite envious of you. Too bad Elena's not with us. We need to get to the cathedral now. I wonder what happened to Elena. Lord Grannis will always protect this country. That's why the day of darkness will not be scary for us. What happens if Lord Grannis is not paying attention, or if he's asleep? What then? Will you be afraid? What? You mean Lord Grannis sleeps too? Well, I don't know what I do. Although I lost my dear husband, I have a wonderful child that we raised, and for that I thank Lord Grannis. Everything should be as Lord Grannis wishes. May he preserve our wealth. I beseech thee, Lord Grannis. You seek divine aid for everything. If only it were that easy. Hey, she's serious. He must have been lonely being up there all by himself. I guess that Granite of yours could have whipped up some friends in an instant. Excuse me, that would be weird if he could just make friends with a spell or something. I've been to the Siren Kingdom on the other side of the Raw Hills, but I like this quiet country better. Is that so? Well, Rito, we must head off to the cathedral. What's wrong, Rowan? What the hurry all of a sudden? Keep Siren Kingdom in your mind. You folks sure like to look flashy, eh? Well, look at all those things you're wearing. My. Huh? Oh, they're tools of the trade. Oh, I see. You're peddlers, are you? Even though you're young, it's a tough business. Maybe I'll buy something. We're not peddlers. Alright. What? You're working at this hour? Are you going to help me clean? I don't know if we can do this. We've never tried. A little while ago, however, there was someone who would have loved to help you out. Well, we've been to the cathedral. Let's see what the Pope has to say. I'm impressed. Yeah, it's a very big cathedral, as you can see. There it is. Yeah, it's very impressive. Quite remarkable in its proportions. The thoughts of its architect twist and wind almost palpably through the sculpted stone. How beautiful! It must have taken forever to build. You must be Mr. Ryudo. His holiness awaits from the audience chamber. Stop gawking. Move it. Yeah, see, it won't let you go anywhere else but the audience chamber anyway, so. Which is right over here. Well, this is the lobby, but still. It won't let you go anywhere else. The High Priestess Celine, leader of the Cathedral Knights, is a sublime and beautiful person. But she's also got nerves of steel and can coldly take the lives of others in order to fulfill her religious duty. Right? No, you're wrong about her. Celine does everything in service to Lord Grannis. She operates with such pure intentions that people tend to misunderstand her. Yeah! The world has begun to be covered with darkness, but the only salvation is the Church of Grannis. And why is that? Only Lord Grannis can battle darkness. He's the only being capable of destroying Valmar. If you have so much faith in Grannis, then why y'all fear the day of darkness so much? Me, I'm not afraid because I know that the day of darkness will not come as long as Lord Grannis is with us. That's the guest room corridor. I wonder if I did okay. I think I did well enough. Oh well, I guess I'll have to wait for the results. Oh, Lord Grannis. Hey, what are you so fidgety about? I just took my qualification exam for a higher position in the priesthood. I'm worried about whether I'll be accepted. Priests have to take exams to get promoted? Ha! Go figure. For such a religious bunch, you sure have some hellacious rules. If I pass the exam, I'll become one of the high priests. Oh, Lord Grandis, please help me get accepted. Man, those cathedral knights are really overdoing it. I don't like them. Well, I didn't know anyone around here felt that way. Hey, I'm not saying their methods are wrong. The cathedral knights are just overzealous. I couldn't agree more. Finally, someone I can talk to. Mr. Ryudo, please go inside. I am sorry, but your companions must wait outside. Didn't he say my friends could come? He has important things to discuss with you, so... Oh, it's alright. I don't mind. I can wait. Can I at least wait somewhere interesting? Our library is the most interesting. There you will find many important books about the doctrine of our church. Mr. Ryudo, can I talk to you really quick? There might be some interesting information at the library. I will check it out. Clever boy. More clever than other little boys I know. Ha! So I may lead you two to the library? Go. Lead. Well then, Mr. Reload, please go in. You two, this way, please. This way. Ryudo, we'll be waiting in the library. Are you ready for a bunch of expedition? Yeah, I'll meet up with you later. And what does the Pope have for us to do? The service is still in progress. Please be quiet. This way. Still a very, very impressive. There's our title screen logo. Cathedral though, very, very impressive cathedral. You get to hear a little bit of singing. I'm gonna be quiet for this part. Excuse me. I just wanted to be quiet for that part for the singing.
Bring to this world light, peace, and harmony.
Uh-huh. I think that's what everybody wants.
Your Holiness Zera, please calm our anxious hearts. What can we do to rid the world of the terrifying darkness?
It's starting to sound like a Kingdom Hearts game. Darkness.
If you leave no chink in the armor of your soul, then the darkness will be forced to leave.
Please save us from Valmar.
You must not falter. We must all not give in to darkness. I cannot save you. You must save yourselves.
Your Holiness Zera, please lend me your ear. Yes, what should we do?
He's like kind of floating.
Quiet. We are here to bring peace to the world. How can one do so in a panic? Everyone, please, calm down.
Yet, Your Highness Zera, the recent rumors of the revival of Valmar are not going away.
Yeah.
I have even heard reports that the rumors might be true.
It's true, alright.
Right, High Priestess Celine? At this rate...
Oh, there's Celine, by the way.
...seems unavoidable.
But we must not strike fear in the hearts of the people we are trying to save. Doing so would surely go against the will of Lord Grannis. What do you say, Cardinal Orlo?
Oh, when the day of darkness comes, the world will most definitely be destroyed. I don't know what we can do.
Celine, do not misunderstand me. I'm not saying that the action the Cathedral Knights took
Oh, so
was
he's even
wrong,
beseeching the Cathedral Knights.
but you went too far. You must not frighten the people away from Lord Granus.
Yes, Your Holiness.
You must all remain on guard, so that darkness cannot take advantage of you. Please, everyone, back to your rooms.
Yep. I hope you're ready for exposition dump, because here we go. Mr. Ryudo, please come. My speech. Please accept my apologies. I did not mean to make you wait. I was shaking hands with Ryudo. I am sorry for having called upon you at such short notice, but my request is not an ordinary one. Please, to the next room. Elena. So what we got here? Since we are devoutly faithful, we cannot be drawn to Valmar. That means the day of darkness will never come. If you believe in that Pope of yours, that is. Look, just believe Pope Zera's sermons. They make your heart and soul stronger. The teachings of Lord Granus will bring people peace and happiness. Oh, is that right? Yes, if you have faith in Lord Granus, all paths will be open to you. Please join us in a prayer as a believer of Lord Granus. Ooh, sounds tempting, but I think I'll pass this time. Oh, please don't say that. By all means, join us. I'd rather not. No, look at me. Oh, I was gonna say, I am the Pope. I was about to go up there and say, I am the Pope, but it didn't quite work. Alright, so what we got here? I thank you for what you have done on Elena's behalf, but now I have a special request to make. Before we get to that, tell me, what about Elena? Will she be alright? You asked if the presence of Valmar can be driven from her. Sadly, I must tell you that is beyond even my power. However, if the Sword of Granus can be recovered, there may yet be hope for us all. This is why I have asked you here. Keep talking. I want you to find the divine sword, the Granus Saber. The sword which slew the Dark One must be returned to us if the light is to be restored to this world. You still haven't made an actual request, but I get the idea. Yes, Elena has told me much. Enough for me to know that you're the only one capable of contending with the darkness. Naturally, this request must appear absurd to you. However, as a reward, we shall give you whatsoever you request. Oh, boy! Suddenly this conversation has become more interesting. However, when you depart, I wish for Elena to accompany you. Why bring her along? You sure don't want to cast a few wards against Valmar instead? Unfortunately, we can do nothing more for Elena now. We have been able to protect her from Valmar even if she were to remain here. She would be safer for you, Mr. Ryudo. You're right, your request is absurd. The pieces of Valmar struggle for dominance, each attempting to devour the others in order that the darkness will be restored. According to prophecy, once the pieces unite, the day of darkness will come upon us and all mankind will be destroyed. So what do? Sharpen a pointed stick? Lord Granus is yet to recover from battle. Thus, our world heads toward darkness, lacking the guiding hand of light. Where we possess the Granus Saber, we'll at least be able to bring back some of the light of Lord Granus. Then can Elena be saved and our world protected from the advent of the day of darkness. Any idea what the sword might be? Unfortunately, our holy book says it only rests within the Legion of Darkness. I'm sorry, that's not vague enough for me. Could you be a little less specific? I need some time to think it over. I will wait until tomorrow for your answer. I have prepared rooms for you, so please stay here tonight. But I see that I have tired you. Rest and return tomorrow, but please consider my offer. I hope you will accept it. So there's our next quest. Of course, you know Ryuda is going to accept it. Elena, are you alright? Has something happened? No, do not worry about me. I just want you to think long and hard about Pope Zera's request. Because you know he is going to accept it, so that's going to be our next leg of the game, is finding the Granus Saber. So, Elena, what's with you? Ryudo, do as he asks, please. Not for me, but for everyone, the world. So, yeah. could His Holiness be thinking of? At this rate, Cardinal Oro. Rita, I believe was the name? Just what did His Holiness Zera tell you? Huh? He asked me to find the divine sword. I see. I question His Holiness' selection of his emissaries. A task this great surely requires someone with more experience. Careful with your words, aren't you, old man? I be careful with my judgment where you experience I have, patience I don't. Insolence. Listen well, stripling. It is best you abandon your search, for it is not for a curlish whelp like you to find a Grandia saber. Tell you what I'll do. I'm going to ignore you, and I'm going to leave. You just stay there. Stay. Stay. Good boy. Ashes. What can His Holiness Zera be thinking? That fool boy's arguments will be in our ruin when the day of darkness comes. Whatever shall we do? You know he's going to accept it, so that's me like the next leg of the game. It's going to be trying to find the Grandia saber. There we go. I am the Pope. I am the Pope now. Pope. Yeah. The cathedral is rather larger, but provide me directions to where would you like to go? To the library. Go up the stairs to the left, you'll find 2 rooms. The last room is the library. Up the stairs to the left, last room. Got it, thanks. Let's go pick up Merrigan Rowan. I let out Grandia's Cathedral's famous library. You can search the world and never find a library sensitive to this. Your companions are in there. Please return the books you have read to their proper places. Yeah, sure thing. It's going to be the exposition episode. Yay! Hello. Did you find your stuff? This script is unfamiliar to me. Wow, this is really interesting. Oh, Mr. Ryudo. What did he have to say? You mean when he was actually talking out of his mouth? Nothing that wasn't completely ridiculous. So he wants you to find the divine sword in order to halt the day of darkness? A dubious undertaking. We walk unguided through shadows. The only clue is the words, the divine sword rests with the legion of darkness. You find anything else about that? No, not in this place. Anyway, Mr. Rito, you ought to read some of these books too. They have lots of details about Valmar and Granis, the battle of good and evil, the day of darkness, and even the divine sword. Dinner awaits in the other room, and books do not spoil or grow cold without use. Holy Annals, the edge of the Black Midnight Age, the time of judgment has come, sin has forgotten, returned to seek the soul, for the day of darkness has come at last. The light is swallowed by a growing shadow, and demons boil up from the earth. Those who remain moan in dread with their last breaths. For the dead rise from the grave, bringing judgment to the world with brimstone and flame. Now is the time to beg for deliverance. Do not allow darkness to your soul. Darkness is ruin and destruction, and the light and the judgment of the wicked eternal. And there is our day of darkness. It is so. This is what everyone's afraid of? Dead people? Yes. Look, even if the dead came back somehow, harder it would be to kill them again. They didn't do so well the last time around. But if that really did happen, it would be terrible. Not going to happen. Let's go to our room. Hello. I heard that dinner's ready. It will be ready very soon. Please wait for a little while. Food! What good is it to chase after fancy now that the dread of darkness is upon us? No one has ever found a divine sword. How can he be so nonchalant about matters of such weight? I must consult my auguries for some means of holding back the darkness. So everybody's doubting it. This is an evil sign. The day of darkness draws near. What? There's light. Take a guess who it is. Listen to the music. It's Millennia. Aha, the wings of Valmar. Valmar in the cathedral. Someone come quickly. Truly, bread is the body's life as the earth is to all that springs from it. So also divine bread is bone for the soul. Well, this bread is delicious. Mr. Ryudo, are you going to eat? Rowan, Merrig, I'm going to look for that damn sword. I thought you would say that. This sword interests me, for I have not before heard of its like. You two coming along? It was evermore my intent. Please let me come along too. I could use your help. I appreciate it. If it is as only as Zara says, it has meaning for me too. What do you mean? Well, you see. Damn it, not again. We're eating. Please excuse me. I am told that Valmar has taken human form and entered the cathedral. Have you seen any suspicious persons? Huh? No, no one has been here. Please excuse the interruption. I must go. Must be Millennia. What the hell is she thinking? Well, Millennia's back. Must be over here on the balcony. She might be over here on the balcony. Yep, there she is. Hey, Millennia. Millennia. So you're gonna look for the Grandia Saber, right, Ryudo? You, what the hell are you doing here? You're practically standing on the dinner plate of Granis. Oh, like I care. If Granis ever wakes up, the big guy can smack me as stupid. Long as I get to follow you around again, Ryudo. I don't think you thought this through. See, when we find a sword, we're going to use it to stab evil people. Oh, you're concerned about me? No one has been such a gentleman to think to me before. Just do what you think is best. I don't think you understand what I'm saying here, Millennia. Don't worry about me. I know what I want, and we're running out of time. Basically, what he's going to say, he was going to kill Millennia with it. Oh, it must be the next day, so. Alright, let's see what they have to say. Alright. Well, Mr. Ryudo, have you made up your mind? One question. When we get the Grandia Saber, will it belong to you or the church? Or the church? And how would it be used? The sole purpose of the sword is to strike down Valmar. As such, it belongs to none. For this great hope Granis has given us all. I'll take your word for it. Yep. Everybody's in agreement. Time to rock. We'll find a Granite Saber. But not for the sake of Grannis or the church. Ryudo. Look, I'm sick of all the suffering in the world. If Grannis won't do anything about it, then someone has to. Well, Mr. Ryudo. Elena, you should leave now as well. Your soul brims with light. Be strong in your mission. Do not yield your heart. Yes, Your Holiness Zera. Farewell. Then we get Elena back. Lord Grannis spoke to me last night. I am permitted to tell you this. Ryudo must face the past should he desire the divine sword. He actually kind of speaks the truth of that. You should remember this. Ah, you should also take this along. It is sure to be useful. We get a book of priests. We get a new book. Elena, take care, and remember well our words. Your Holiness. Alright. Ryudo, thank you for accepting this request. I wasn't going to let a dainty little princess mince and prance about without her faithful and obedient bodyguard. Oh, Ryudo, you. Miss Elena, we're together again. Or perhaps again or as one. It is good. Thank you, everyone. Come on, let's get moving. But we don't even know where to start looking for the Grandia Saber. But first things first, let's equip. Elena with some new stuff. And we don't even know where to even start looking for the Grandia Saber. But now we're on the next leg of the story. The first half of the third of the game was getting to the cathedral. So the next bit of the game now is actually trying to find the Grandia Saber. And this is going to be a good portion of the game. Never thought we'd travel together again. I'm counting on you, Elena, okay? I feel the same way, Ryudo. Ramon, Merrick, and Sky too. I'm counting on all of you. This time it might be a little more difficult for us. Difficult times are indeed upon us. Welcome is the comfort of friends in this hour. That's right. Traveling would not be fun at all without you, Miss Elena. But where to travel to? The divine sword is held by the Legion of Darkness. We can't just knock on their door, grab it, and run. I am not familiar with this divine sword. I remember in the holy book containing a passage, the people of darkness continue to hide deep in the bowels of the earth. Is it a metaphor or is there more substance to it? Perhaps it is with these people we shall find the Legion of Darkness. Perhaps if we visit the kingdom of Siren where I live, we might learn the meaning of these words. Got a lead? No, I just thought we might learn something useful. What other knowledge have we which we would imitate a course of action? Something about confronting my past, which probably means Malphus. Surely it could be none other but he. Malphus, a long time I've been brother. Now, you two. Anyway, the kingdom of Siren, what is it like? Well, climate is warm and there's lots of water. Very good country. We don't need a weather report, kid. We need to find some leads, and we might as well start at the kingdom of Siren. The kingdom of Siren lies to the east of the St. High Mountains. Come on, let's go. So at least we got our next goal is to get to the kingdom of Siren and see what we can find out about a lead to maybe where the Grandia Saber is at. Surprisingly, for such a big area, there's really not much to do here. There's some houses, but there's really not much to do. Most of them just have a little flavored text, but it's really nothing. But I'm just going to show you where we're going to be heading off to next. We're going to end the video. But I'll show you where we'll be heading off to next. So we're going to be heading to St. High Mountains Pilgrim Road next. So we're going to be going around the mountains down this Pilgrim Road down to get to the Kingdom of Siren. But we'll do that next time. So we're going to end it here. When we come back, we're going to start going down the Pilgrim Road. to get to where we need to go to get to the Kingdom of Siren. Maybe you can find out something about the Grandia Saber. So have a good day. I'll see y'all next time on Let's Play Grandia 2. This is DKS3 and the Crazy Gamer, signing out.